Hey everybody, yeah, I got about 19 minutes to go. Yes, I am outside. It is about 2:06 in the afternoon on this Monday, June 10th, 2019. I am at lunch, of course. Like I said, that's why I said I have about 16, not 16, but 19 minutes to go. I wanted to come on here and give you guys a bit of an update, kind of a follow-up on my channel update for the summer. Last time I did an update while I was at lunch or before work, I mentioned the fact that either one of these weeks was going to be my mom's last week before her vacation. Well, I'm here to let you know that my mom's vacation starts after this Friday. This Friday will be her last day before she goes on her summer break for the next 2 months. And by basically subtracting from that perspective, we can look at the fact that since my mom's birthday is on a Sunday, that's August 25th. 7 days before that is the 18th. 7 days before that is the 18th. Then I think by elimination, we can pretty much say that my mom's first day back will be August 19th. So initially, my mom's summer vacation schedule goes like this. The end of Friday, right around 4:30, till August 19th. That's the best I could calculate at, and I'm sure she'll have confirmation of that when she comes home on Friday this week. She could have confirmation when she comes home today, but she could also have confirmation when she gets home on her last day of exactly when they will go back. Now, they could end up going back on the 12th, which would be a lot earlier than normal, but it would be about 2 months. If you think about it, it would be about a 2 month run, not too much, but a 2 month span, just about, the end of the 14th till the 12th, so that's about a 2 month run. But then again, the way it's usually been, it's been about the second to last full week of August that they go back. Now, the reason I bring this up is because, like I said, video-wise might be a little bit more difficult at times. And the reason I say that is because if I'm off on a weekday and she's off, of course, I have to try to do a live stream early in the morning. Now, what this does for me initially is it does kind of keep my routine going of getting up early and getting myself ready to go to work, even though I may not be scheduled to. For example, tomorrow my mom goes to work like she did today about 5:45, but I will be off. Now, the only thing that will be a little bit of an obstacle is, of course, tomorrow is the 11th, and that is the second Tuesday of the month. And usually, for any of us that has a Microsoft Windows 10 software, that usually means Patch Tuesday. I'm not going to say it's going to affect, hopefully not too much, unless it's the big May update, as they call it. But if things kind of slow down just a bit, let's say I do a live stream tomorrow and I'm looking down, just checking something on this end, if you will. And that usually means I'm trying to see if the update is up and ready, so that way I can just get it over with and be done. So hopefully, without any complications, God willing, it should just be a regular patch update that will be sent out. Lately a lot of people are saying that, people are making it a big deal that you need to do this and stuff. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't update your computer, especially, let's say, with national security or national whatever it is. It's coming out and saying, yeah, you need to do this. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that usually I think they just blow that out of proportions just to get people to update regularly without maybe relying on Microsoft coming in and doing it automatically. Because I think maybe from a government perspective, they have possibly some kind of version of Windows 10 that when they did it automatically, the updates that is, they ended up getting screwed a little bit. So that's why they want people to have more of a cautionary situation. Now, like I said, but like I said, getting back to the topic here, I am going to, like I said, my schedule is going to change a lot. Now, one of the things that would benefit my scheduling, though, is me doing videos like this, at lunch. Coming out and being able to do videos after I eat, kind of walk off the food and all that. And so that's one thing that's going to keep happening. So that way I will keep up with my videoing, keep up with my content for this channel. Now, here's the thing. The reason I'm sure a lot of people wonder this. They may not directly ask, but they may wonder why folks like me come out and give these kind of updates during this time of year. Because, like a lot of us, some of us, either we montage our videos or we don't. Some of us do have family. And even though sometimes our family will understand and acknowledge and be like, okay, let's say they walk by your room and they hear you talking to somebody, they can only assume, okay, they're doing a live stream, they're talking to the live audience on YouTube or whatever, or they're doing a video. And that's cool and everything, except they're all families, and God forgive me for saying this, Lord forgive me for saying this, but there are families, kind of like mine, that while you're doing a video, will open your door and basically interrupt your video making to the point that you have to stop at the area you were at and then kind of edit that out with a software and continue where you went, or continue on with what you were doing. Again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, except I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but this is why folks like me come out and talk about what's going to be happening during the summer and why the scheduling of videos, live streams, and all that are going to change a bit. It's due to the fact that, we live with family, and family sometimes, is the first priority, of course, but also the fact that, there might be situations or times and hours of the day, minutes and hours, I should say, of the day, to where if you think you're in the clear to do a video, you got to think again. You got to be vigilant. You got to be like, okay, you got to look at the time. You got to look at the hour length, like the time of day, and be like, okay, let's say like right now it's about 2:16, 2:15, right? I got about 10 minutes before I clock back in. But let's say you're at home and you're thinking, okay, it's about 2:15. I can do a live stream, right? Or I can do a video. I can make a video and all that, right? I can sit in front of my camera, and do video, or I can do what Matt Brunette does. I can get a green screen or whatever and stand in front of it and talk about, Illumination Studios or DreamWorks or whatever topics on my mind. You think you're in the clear to do that, and then all of a sudden, just as you're really starting to get into it, you hear this. You hear this, or this on the doorknob, or you hear this knock, and you're like, basically, oh, great! Now I got to stop in the middle of what you're doing. And that's why folks like me come out and we give these kind of these scheduling updates for this time of year, because sometimes it takes sometimes when you live with family takes main priority. Like today after work, instead of going home and relaxing and kicking my shoes off and everything, I'm not going to say it's automatic. It's going to be immediately right then and there. But one of the first things I'm going to have to do is help my mom upload her transcripts so she can get paid for the classes that she took over the past year or so. You know, as well as acknowledge that she attended several conferences on a Saturday or trainings on a Saturday this past year. So I'm going to end up doing that. I wouldn't say immediately as soon as we get home, but basically a little afterwards, which would mean even if my mom relaxes on the couch and falls asleep and I'm like, okay, I'm in the clear, normally if I was to do something like that, I would say it would be around maybe 10, 9 o'clock. That might be a lot later, you know, but that's just an example of what I mean. That's just an example. You see, another thing is, let's say I want to do a PMV. I mean, even those get a little interrupted. I have to take time out of the PMV, making it, save where it's at, and go help her do what she needs. So, and that's not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. But what I'm saying is this is the reason why I come out and I give up these update videos, especially during certain times of the year, whether it's Christmas, whether it's summer, like now, summer break, which is going to be for about 2 months for her. A little over 2 months, I would assume. As well as the 1 week spring break that she gets, as well as the two and a half weeks of Christmas break that she gets. I come out and I let you guys know what changes are going to occur, because I'm not going to have I'm not going to have the house to myself. You know, that's why that's why I also say in these videos that when these kind of situations happen, I'm kind of glad that during my lunch breaks, or if I get to work early, I can do videos on my own. I can do videos right here and there without hopefully no interruptions. But yeah, getting back on subject here, because I'm rambling a bit there. I'm just letting you guys know what's to come after this week, because after the 14th, things will change. I mean, I'll give you an example. I'm off on the weekend, which isn't a bad thing. Now, I'm used to that. Now, come Monday, I will work. A week from tomorrow, I'm off. Just like what I'm trying to say is, a week from today, I work. A week from tomorrow, just like tomorrow, I will be off. But the big difference is, unlike tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, I won't be alone. Tomorrow, I'll have the place to myself. A week from tomorrow, I won't. So whatever I would plan to do, like during the day, that's going to completely change. Like, I just let loose. You know, I just let the side of me that it's kind of silly and all that and fancy free and everything, you know, the exact opposite of what you see or what people would see here at my job, or even my family would see here at my job. I just let that out. I just let that complete opposite out. That fancy free, you know, just full of life. Like, I'm finally being able to do things I want to. I'm finally able to just let loose. Well, that's going to be kind of subdued a week from tomorrow. Because unlike tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, it's not going to be that way. Unless my mom goes out with my sisters and does something, which won't probably be for a while, I'm not going to be able to, you know, like you said, let loose like I'm about. Kind of let loose and act silly and all that, like I will on Tuesday and Wednesday. This Tuesday and Wednesday, when you think about it, will be the 2 last days before my mom's summer break that I'll be able to do that. The only other time I'm able to do that is when I don't go to church, and I should go to church. It is the right thing to do. I should. And eventually I'm going to. I think the priority is, well, it's not a main priority, but I think the thing that's taking up my time is the fact that I want to record the episodes of MLP while I got the chance. So, like tomorrow, I mean, because today I was planning before I took off for work, I was planning to get up early and record Student Council, the Starlight Glimmer episode that I DVR'd. Didn't get a chance to do that, hopefully without any kind of different situations happening. I'll be able to do that tomorrow morning. And then I plan to do the same thing with Last Crusade on the 16th. But, I hope to. Anyway, I hope to do it with Last Crusade on the 16th. That's what I hope to do. You see, the big difference when I say that is the 16th is Father's Day. And my mom's going to probably want to go to my sister's. Well, my older sister's going to have Father's Day at her house. So the question is, where does my mom go from there? I would assume that this is what I think is going to happen. My mom's probably going to come home, get me first, or come home, want to relax a little bit before we take off, because my other sister won't be there until maybe later. That's what I'm assuming. So that's like I said, that's what I'm assuming. So hopefully come the 16th I'll be able to do that. And then come the 23rd I'll be able to finish it up with the Between Dark and Dawn. Now the only other way I could see myself kind of getting those episodes, if I can't get them like that, is to see if YouTube or Daily Motion or wherever is going to have them. And if I could do it like that, that'll work too. But point is, the plan right now is to do those episodes, just to record them the way I'm used to doing them. Because I know for certain that the 18th and the 25th of this month are out of the question. I can tell you that right now. And I've already, like I said, calculated the fact that if I do this the way I think I can do it, I'll be able to get the episodes I'll be able to get the entire first half fitted onto one disc. But anyway, I just thought I'd come on here, give you guys a bit of a follow-up on my summer channel update to let you know what's going to be happening starting at the end of this week, especially on Friday, how things will change up a bit, and we'll just go and see where we go from there. But just thought I'd let you guys know I got to get back into work now, so like I said, I got to get back into work now. Just thought I'd let you guys know what's going on, and that's about it. So until next time, God bless, take care, and I'm out.